Word of our needs has preceded us, and soon the camel train was arriving at our base camp. Our days were filled with protests of the patient beasts who seemed to sense the dangerous journey before them. At this time, may I express my appreciation to the one man whose patience, sympathy, and understanding more than anyone else made our expedition possible. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Norman Wilkes, the president of Southern University. The camel is, like most patient souls, more than a little stubborn, and the packing developed into an endurance contest between the beasts and the attendants. It's too bad this young man wasn't a few years older. I'm sure he could have solved the entire problem. As you laugh at these people, ladies and gentlemen, bear in mind that at one time in history, under Genghis Khan, they ruled the world. And that reminds me of another unsung hero, a man whose industry and devotion were responsible for the photographic records of our journey. Charlie Frazier, our cameraman. But at last, even the camels were subdued, and we started on our trek. A journey that is to uncover the tomb of an emperor and bring to light one of Earth's great secrets. Followed days of monotonous sameness as we plodded onward into the desert, broken only by occasional visits of our plane, which faithfully flew along our route, delivering mail, needed supplies, and bringing back our sick and injured. We had a signal arranged to tell them when we wanted them. You must realize that this is more than a travelogue. We have all the elements of drama, promised reward, obstacles to overcome, even a suggestion of romance, which explains the frequent trips of our airplane. My daughter Louise is with the caravan, and Tommy Dean was piloting the plane. Our objective was a hitherto undiscovered country across the mountains. As we started to climb, the temperature dropped precipitately until we were in the snow country. As you can see by the way the camels are floundering, this was not the easiest part of our journey. But at last the summit was reached, and we began descent toward our objectives. I promised you all an interesting surprise. Here it is, the discovery of the Emperor's tomb, whose whereabouts had remained a mystery for centuries. The shock of discovery was too much for sudden realization after the hardships of our journey. But gradually, the enormity of our find possessed us. We called to each other in our excitement and rushed into the tomb.
Back out of the way, boys. Out of the way.
Here it is. We found it. The tomb.
Well, my camera. I ought to be photographing this.
Come on, Tommy, we must find the crypt.
Oh, excuse me, Mason.
Oh, my fault, sir. Did you find anything?
Yes, the sarcophagus, in there. Louise, Tommy, Fraser.
What is it, Father?
I found it, the sarcophagus.
You did where?
In here, come on, I'll show you.
Oh, well, what do you know?
Our Chinese bearers had warned us of a curse on the tomb. I can't say as to that. I only know that our troubles began from that moment. A violent windstorm descended upon us, threatening our camp. We all worked hard to combat the elements, buoyed by the success of our expedition. Mason, our co-pilot, seemed very much moved. He started out to revisit the tomb, but he must have got lost in the treacherous storm, for by morning, he had not returned. The wind increased in violence. The searching party returned, without Mason. I would like to take this opportunity to pay tribute to Mason, this gallant member of our party who did so much to help achieve our success. Our Chinese bearers became fear-stricken as the storm grew worse. I was faced with a horrible decision: to wait and endanger the lives of our whole party or press on. I decided on the latter course. It was only when I began the difficult task of translating the scroll that I really found out the magnitude of our discovery. The more I studied its contents, the more I realized that I
Turn on the lights.
What happened? Did he faint?
Looks like it.
What's wrong, Louise?
I don't know, Jimmy. Something's happened to Father. I'm sorry you didn't hear and see what there was at the lecture, Jimmy. Father will be disappointed.
My only excuse is that I misunderstood the time. Perhaps we can run the pictures again.
I hope so. Jimmy was one of Dad's favorite pupils.
I never could get much interested in archaeology.
But you can fly a plane.
And after all, there are many reasons for wanting to go on an archaeological trip to China.
Here's the complete camera report. I've arranged to store the film and... Are you listening to me?
Yes, of course. Thank you. Oh, I wish they'd hurry. Doctor's been up there a long time.
No, don't worry. Your dad's been under a strain. The work and study preparing for the lecture's been too much for him.
Miss Louise,
Yes, Jonas?
you are wanted upstairs.
Of course. Excuse me.
The police.
Police?
Police. This way, sir.
See if nobody leaves here, Grady.
What's all the excitement about?
I don't know, but it must be serious. That was Captain Street of the homicide squad.
Homicide?
Yes,
That means that Dr. Benton?
I'm afraid so.
You can't keep murder out of the newspapers. We have no proof that he was murdered. Your own doctor says he was poisoned. You tell me he was stricken during a lecture. Doesn't look like suicide to me. What I want to know is who had the brilliant idea of removing the body.
I did. It wasn't a body. It was my very dear friend, Dr. Benton. We all supposed
that he'd collapsed from overwork. It would have been inhuman to have left him on the floor.
Yeah, but it might have helped me a little. I'm supposed to photograph a body at the scene of the crime. I got work to do, prints, clues, routine to go through.
Perhaps this wasn't a routine crime.
Who are you?
My name is Wong, James Lee Wong.
How do you fit into this?
Dr. Benton had just returned from the interior of China. I'm Chinese.
Are you Chinese, too?
Yes, sir.
Two of you work together?
I never
never
saw
saw you
her
before,
until an
no.
hour ago.
You sent for me, sir?
Oh, yeah. What did Dr. Benton have for lunch?
Des hors d'oeuvre, filet meunière, des pommes de terre julienne, des petits pois et du café.
That's fine. Did everybody else have the same thing?
Everybody except Miss Winland.
What'd she have, chop suey?
No, sir. She had a cup of coffee and a piece of apple pie. She has had the same lunch every day for a month.
You mean she eats here all the time?
She lives here. Winlan is, or I should say was, Dr. Benton's secretary.
All right, all right, all right. What do the rest of you do?
I was airplane pilot on the expedition.
And I was the cameraman. I ran the projection machine at the lecture.
What's your racket?
Research.
Who else was with him at the lecture?
The doctor's daughter, whom you met upstairs, the trustees of the university, and a few friends.
Who was with him when he died?
Jonas and I.
Did he say anything? Research.
Oh, as a matter of fact, he did. Of course, I didn't mention it before because it didn't make sense.
Well, come on, what'd he say?
Well, we could hardly hear him. It was something about eternal fire and that Winland will...
What do you know about this?
Why, nothing at all. I have no idea what the doctor meant.
When Dr. Benton phoned me, he hinted at something important he had found.
There was the scroll.
Did you help him translate it?
No, Dr. Benton wouldn't let anyone see it.
Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Scroll, eternal fire, translate, what?